Hello, Troop 147. Monday night's meeting, April the 2nd, was a great meeting. We had a fantastic turnout. Good number of people showed up. We started off with announcements. The April camping trip is going to be Friday, April 27th, Saturday, April 28th, and Sunday, April 29th. We're going to Chickamauga. Shane Jackson's putting this trip together with a focus on orienteering. Has some great plans for us. It's going to be a wonderful trip. So mark your calendars for April 27th to 29th. We also reminded people to get signed up for summer camp. So I believe we've pre-registered 10 slots, and I think we have maybe 5 people registered. Summer camp at Camp Daniel Boone is a wonderful experience. If you're an older scout and you're thinking, hey, I've been there, I've done that, I don't want to do Camp Daniel Boone, don't pass up the opportunities for the high adventure and the other fun stuff that they have for the older scouts. Plus, we need your leadership. So consider going to Camp Daniel Boone. I believe your merit badge registration is due today. So make sure if you haven't reported which merit badges you want to earn during summer camp to get those into Mr. Monroe. He may have to, if he doesn't have yours, he may just have to randomly pick some merit badges, and hopefully you can get them switched out. But when they start registering these merit badge classes, some of them fill up quickly. So if you have a particular merit badge, make sure you've let Mr. Monroe know. We talked about signing up for Camp Card Show and Sells, which happened yesterday and today. I know we had Owen and Kieran and Westley show up to some booths. Hopefully some other people did. Big thanks to Shawn Johnson and Owen Johnson for organizing our camp card sales, helping our scouts be thrifty. If you're not out there selling them, remember these are easy to sell. It's a $5 card. Half the money goes to the council, half the money goes to the troop. Of that, we credit your account with $2, 50 cents stays with the troop. So you can use that $2 per card to help pay for summer camp or pay for your outings, pay for your dues. Scout is thrifty. So we watched our movies that were made. March, the theme was cinematography, so we talked about the movie making merit badge, and we watched 2 of the 3 movies that were made last month. We discussed improvements for planning for outings, including meal planning with a shopping list, and recipes and instructions. We talked about duty rosters and various duties such as the SPL, the ASPL, the PL, the APL, the Safety Scout, Pathfinder, Cook, Grubmaster, Kitchen Patrol, Fire Master, Latrine and Gray Water, these kind of things. So we've been going to our outings kind of ad hoc, without a planned duty roster, without, we'll just say, we're going to eat such and such. We're not going to, we haven't actually been planning out a shopping list and how much of each quantity we should buy to support the group that wants to go on the outing. So we discussed that. Our new patrol continued toward their scout rank. We tried to squeeze in ultimate Frisbee and ran out of time. So we're going to try to make up for that tomorrow night. Let's see. March's theme was cinematography. No scout has approached me about earning the movie making merit badge. However, if they do, we're going to need an adult who is a registered merit badge counselor. If you want to be that adult, please reach out to me. Let me know so that we can get you registered with the council to be the photography merit badge counselor. And we'll talk about registering merit badge counselors at a different time. But if you want to do movie making, please contact me. If you want to do photography, I'm also going to need an adult for that, and I'll get to that in a moment. PLC met Tuesday night, and they started planning out April and May. So April's theme is photography. We're going to, in April, plan the Chickamauga outing. Patrol meetings on the 9th will be focused on food planning. The 16th patrol meetings will be focused on gear. The 23rd patrol meetings will be focused on duty rosters. The PLC wants the Court of Honor to be May 21st, so mark your calendars for May 21st. That means our scout, and that's the Monday before school lets out. Let's see. and the 23rd patrol meetings will be focused on duty rosters. Okay, here we are. So that means our scouts need to wrap up their rank advancements and merit badges and begin Scoutmaster conferences and board of reviews ASAP. You don't have to wait until the last minute to do a Scoutmaster conference or a board of review. If our Court of Honor is going to be May 21st, we have to have time to get the paperwork into the council and get the merit badges and get the rank advancements. So please start your Scoutmaster conferences and board of reviews as soon as possible. And that's true any time of the year. As soon as you've completed that rank advancement, get that done. All right, we're not going to be participating in the spring camporee since that would be 2 outings back to back. That would be the April outing, and the immediate next weekend would be the spring camporee. So the PLC kind of said, we're not going to do the spring camporee this year. Maybe next year. We'll see what happens in the annual planning. We are instead considering a bike ride instead of having a weekend camping trip, since May is so busy, and traditionally it seems that when school lets out, people rush off on family vacations. So instead of having a full weekend outing in May, we're going to look to May 20th or maybe May 27th and have a bike ride somewhere. So, and again, if you're a bike rider and you want to help organize that outing, please get in touch with me and let's talk about the details so that we can have a successful, fun biking trip for most of the day on the 20th or the 27th. Okay, tomorrow's meeting begins photography. We're going to be discussing how cameras work. If you have knowledge on this and you want to speak up to it, please come in either as a youth or as an adult. Please come to tomorrow's meeting prepared to discuss how cameras work and history of cameras, safety and taking photography out in the wild, things like this. If you want to look up the photography merit badge, we're going to be going over some of those points. Again, in the meetings, it's hard to work toward the merit badge because a lot of the merit badges aren't intended to be done in a classroom setting. Some of them work well that way. Photography, you need to actually work a little bit more with a counselor. So we're going to go over some of the merit badge pieces, and then hopefully any scout that wants to pursue that merit badge will be able to get with a merit badge counselor. Again, I need one of you adults to step up and register as that merit badge counselor so that we can give them that resource. So tomorrow we're going to be discussing how cameras work. If you have an old camera or old lenses you want to pass around, please bring them. I'm going to try to find some that I've got that I don't mind risking getting damaged and letting the scouts kind of examine how those are constructed. The scouts really wanted to get in a game of ultimate Frisbee, so the PLC allotted a good amount of time tomorrow for fun. So tomorrow's meeting is going to be a little more fun than anything, and well, they've allotted a good half an hour for Frisbee, ultimate Frisbee, so hopefully we can get that in and have a good time doing that. Patrol meetings will be focused on menu planning, shopping list, and cooking instructions for Chickamauga. We need an adult to register, I've said this a couple of times, for the merit badge for photography and cinematography, which is now called movie making. And if you're willing to do that, get with me. I do have a professional photographer lined up for one of our meetings. If you know a professional photographer who would like to come in and speak to the youth about photography, please let me know so we can get in touch and talk about what topics they can cover. Thank you for supporting Troop 147 and our scouting program. We'll see you tomorrow night.